quiet, surges and swells out of silos, bombs of death over straits. Man-made asteroids to execute billions in rows. On the hill I wait. The distant past, another if they sat, would hear the sound of bullets, shocking the air, laying down a mat of bodies for a king to rule it. Territorial gains, the enslavement of a race, sad excuses not worth fighting over. Millions of pawns get hit by an unrelenting mace, like blades of grass to a lawnmower. The small world wasn't built for the spirit-shattering wars. It bleeds and hurts, then dies. Is it in our nature, a craving for more, or is it something we shield with lies? I heard tell of a lover of combat, someone who'd longed for action, tired of his family and house where he's at, blown up by an overreaction. I heard his wife hated the unpredictable skirmishes, knocks upon the front door scare her. Lethal machine guns fire while she does the dishes. In the night embodies a widowed crier. Looking up, I see colors burst in the sky. I wonder why I have to lose everything. The future is death. A missile flies by. I don't think I can do anything. Doorways blocked by spotters, yelling to get away from the doctors. Illness not severe, it seems, never will, fate deems. Gravely endangered, the scared man loiters. He collapses on the rough asphalt. Used to feel young, naiveness at fault. Running away from the difficult, trying risks in a cult. Sleeping in dirty houses, eating salt. Drinking murdered his only livers, rushing ahead only to plead to givers. Every bill wasted, acting quite elated, made his bed rest a boat down turbulent rivers. Sleeping brings no peace, only regrets, urges to survive, promises large debts. Can't be a burden, keep it stoic like a warden, stop that incessant complaining, you can't leave yet. Living in pain, she stares off into the distance, ignorant to the greed, back to her fake residence. Vagrant like health, emotions cured only by wealth, sobbing, the tears smear and blurry her ailments. Scared at the idea of a premature death, anything she could do just for another warm breath. Varying the plan, edge of the cliff where she ran, determined to ingest 100 more grams of meth. Never thought she'd finally meet a white coat. Eyes so strict as they analyze the note. Emergency only, disease so lonely, stomach pumped, getting rid of the protective moat. Magic costs so much that it curses her with a bill. Other problems not cured, start writing a desperate will. Nothing left, emptied by theft, yelling at the world, causing an unnecessary kill. As they beat the taboo drums violently, we scream from the oppression that it brings. A slurry of cement rains rapidly because we have unique but now torn wings. They still exist within the modern world, the inhumane attackers uncontrite. They kill, enslave, and trade, 3 sins unfurled. The hypocrites scare criminals with might. Corruption thrives within this courtroom air, invisible offenders safe from blame. Take bribes and sides, the gavel isn't fair, suspicion ruins innocence, pure fame. I want to hope for better days ahead, All we can do is try before we're dead. The birth of the digital presence gives rise to a newborn essence. Everything online, more vulnerable to viruses, everything at risk. Afraid, firewall weak, cybersecurity, should beware the skillful hackers. Worry, phishing for data, ruining reputations, ransomware attacks, economic disruption, prosperity unstable. Revealed, your every move. Targeted ads as well help cyber terrorists control the world. Enter the dark web. Expose the unethical, fraudulent players. Each technological advancement we get, the world faces another threat. Gluttons, feast your eyes on Father Pobulum's refreshing dishes. Rejoice, the nourishment that fills your stomachs taken for granted. Is it worth it? The excessive meals to fulfill lavish wishes. All the fancy drinks replenishing their blood that end up wasted. Mother Aqua would be furious to hear of these transgressions. Kings and princes take the reservoirs, but not believe it's sated. Rare commodities, exclusively existing in delusions. No more love to share. Disgust is rampant in the filthy trash streets. See our luckiness, this banquet table master of food fusions. Hedonistic wear. You're absolutely jealous of our big feats. Under several golden showers, skin glows like the precious bright sun. Claws out, tearing off the fur and bones from rich, delectable meats. Can't hear growls from stomachs, hungry, thirsty bullets sprayed from the gun. Bittersweet tastes lovely when you're not the ravenous to feel done. Tending to the wounds of a broken world will never heal it. It has already perished a long time ago. Now decorated with scars, just smiling a broken arch at you. And since the only way to solve a conflict is to cut the venomous root at its source, bits of cowardly fertilizer can never help the grass peek out of the rubble. Devastated and destroyed. They were the twins that birthed from Mother Nature's womb, foretold to have the capability to ruin her. That is exactly what humanity did. We'd too much power, content to disrupt the state of tranquility, but enraged by those who wanted more. We looked at the natural like another minority to conquer, to win the game of natural selection and prove our dominance overall. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. Especially when it is your brothers and sisters that disintegrate when you chop the sturdy trunks. Those who lose their homes leave. Those who leave are shot with lies. Without the suppliers, how are you to enjoy ordinary life? Without your clothes, without satisfying your primal carnivore. It's a surplus of irony that we then attack the ground. We curse it for raising us, for being vegetative. So we burn the forests and pollute the source of our breaths. Up to the next generation to solve, not ours. Let the plague take over and rip all the plants like a pack of rabid dogs. It's thirsty for the essence of life. The world develops a malnourished hue, only solidifying when the parasite realizes its grave mistake. Ancient tales have become wondrous dreamscapes. The only thing to reduce the feelings of fatality is to escape. Escape into our minds and into those passed down stories, words that come from a greener place. Maybe in those dreams we try to warn our predecessors to be just a little less wasteful, a little less selfish, to make it a little bit more livable for we in the future. But dreams only exist in imagination, and we cannot warn the stubborn past. Walking in a wasteland molds your mind into a dump of knowledge. Nothing is organized. Everything is scattered. I saw a canary's corpse floating in tar, smelled death as it wriggled itself into the curving of my eyebrows. I heard a factory and its machinery bent on producing jackets, even though the temperature will never be suited for it. Everything is a mess, and I spend my days hating those who gave into their greed. The only games that have come out recently are all simulations of a past life. Taking out the trash, talking with family, going to school, and kissing the dog. But the dog is dead, and its decaying skin just another mound in the dystopian present. It's killing me living here. I just don't get it. They were told thousands of times, but they just didn't take it seriously. Sure, maybe the mentality was that it wasn't as immediate of an issue as war or a pandemic, but it was compounded with those global issues to accelerate into this horrific present. You were right. Can't say much now that the entire world is set ablaze. How does it feel to betray yourself? To betray the home of our mother? Say, were you brought upon this earth just to destroy it? You don't miss what you don't lack, but when you lack it, you turn insane. How does it feel? Bet you didn't think this would happen. Or did you? All the birds were eaten. Those majestic feathers and efficiently shaped beaks, their wings were clipped and their lungs were intoxicated. It wasn't a glorious fall at all. It was chaotic and utterly tragic, all due to the immorality of these selfish Homo sapiens. Welcome to a different kind of hell.